Plus, enjoy the go with Charmin.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out.
The pandemic has been hard on all our kids. New studies show more than 1 in 3 children who started school in the pandemic now need intensive reading help. That's right. Millions of kids in kindergarten through 3rd grade in the United States cannot read at grade level. Here's the good news. Your child can be reading in just 30 days guaranteed with Hooked on Phonics. Even if your child has been struggling, Hooked on Phonics will teach your child to read in just 30 days guaranteed. And right now, you can get started for just $1. Text the word TRY to 323232 right now. Hooked on Phonics is highly effective and incredibly fun, and everything can be done right from home in less than 20 minutes a day. For more than 30 years, Hooked on Phonics has been the proven learn-to-read program that kids love to use. Text TRY to 323232 and teach your child to read in just 30 days guaranteed. Text TRY to 323232 right now and get started for just $1. Text TRY to 323232 now. Text TRY to 323232.
This is WOKB 1680 AM Winter Garden
and W264DV
100.7 FM Kissimmee, the heart and soul of Central Florida. The views and opinions of the following program is not necessarily those of WOKB, staff, and management of Unity Broadcasting.
Black Jesus.
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
You're gonna learn today. All right. Yeah!
I'm burnt right now. I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. I want to go home.
You like that? No wheeling? No dealing? No sheepy shapping?
God, he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped you again get off the island.
Off of the island and into the man cave. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's the Sports View with the crew. I'm Glenn Allgood.
I'm Brother excuse me. I'm Brother Jarrell. I was sitting on here already, and my throat wouldn't cooperate, Glenn.
I heard it. It felt like it hurt a little bit.
It did a little bit. Oh, Jesus have mercy. Live radio, man.
I know, right?
Yeah. Hey, thank you. I'm Brother Jarrell, and we appreciate y'all hanging out with us on Inspiration 1680 WOKB and 100.7 FM right. Kissimmee. We are your gospel music headquarters. Guys, check us out on the web at WOKBradio.com. You can also download the WOKB app to your mobile phone, and you can also check us out on the TuneIn app. And if you want to get in on the conversation, you can give us a call at the station at 407-894-1680. That's 407-894-1680. And if you want to see why me and Glenn have a perfect face for radio, y'all can check us out on WOKB's Facebook page and YouTube channel. And if they have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, Glenn, what?
Subscribe right now.
Right now. R-A-T, right now, in the middle of it. And it's also, stop it.
You know it was good.
Yo,
you know it was good.
Man.
You know I did. Rock the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Really? Did you see him in that Spider-Man?
I did.
He was like,
listen. Ed Reed used the Macho Man for one of his posts the other day to tell people to leave him alone.
Oh.
Like, I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. He got the Macho Man. Everybody loves him.
Everybody loves the Macho Man.
Okay.
Man. Hey, may rest in peace. That's my dude.
Got dog.
Hey, it is Friday, February the 3rd, Glenn. It's a lot of things going on.
I know.
Nationally. It is National Wear Red Day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wear red day today?
Yes, that's the day. And you got a little red on.
Is it for any reason?
It probably is. Hold on, let me see.
Okay.
Wear red.
I like red. Red is a vibrant color.
Alive. Friday is an annual campaign to raise awareness about heart disease and women.
There you go. Yeah, I should have known. Okay. That's right.
Yeah.
February is Heart Month.
Yeah.
Along with Black History Month.
And you got a whole bunch of hearts in here.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that later. I don't understand.
Right. Valentine.
It's some holidays that people always argue about.
Right.
This is one for me.
Why?
I don't agree with it. But we'll talk
with
about
Valentine's Day? What's wrong with Valentine's Day?
You
love love, don't you love love?
It's one-sided.
Don't you love love?
Yes, it's one-sided.
All right.
Valentine's Day is one-sided.
It is. And so?
What you mean, and so?
And so let them have it.
No.
Let them have it.
It takes two to love.
Let them have it. Let them have it.
It take two people, Glenn, to love somebody. You can't love.
407-894-60.
Oh,
the ladies always
start having singles Valentines.
Oh God.
Singles Valentines.
Let them have it. Let them have it.
Let
It's
them
for the
go.
ladies.
It's two.
Ladies and kids.
Two people that's in love.
I know what it was. You didn't get sweet tarts when you was little.
I did
Where
not.
you did not get sweet tarts.
But I always got a Valentine card in elementary.
From your teacher?
Somebody.
From your teacher?
Yeah.
I know, right? I used to feel good.
Yeah. I ain't need them.
I didn't need it from, right, I didn't need it from the girls. Long as my teacher gave me a
Miss
card.
Cunningham gonna get me.
I know, a little white envelope.
At my desk, already ready.
Yeah.
But,
little hearts.
those days
Did you
gone
eat
now.
those candies?
You can't even do that probably in schools no more.
You know what? That's
I don't know
crazy.
if it's true, but
407-894-60. If y'all can, if Alanja teaches, I'm gonna see what she does. Sweetie, if you're listening, call us 407-894-60. Let us know what they do in elementary schools. I'm sure they pass out candy and stuff.
I don't know.
Valentine's, everybody gets a Valentine's so that
Teachers
they know that they're
teachers
special.
probably can't do that to kids and be left out. 'Cause they don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
Wow.
If little Jarrell don't get one and he's sitting, they're emotionally challenged.
Yeah.
I don't
They're
know.
sensitive.
Sensitive.
For the
And
most
we
part.
want to make sure everybody's taken care of and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
what else is today?
Okay. Oh, that was National Red Day. I don't know how we got on. But anyway.
February 3rd.
Yeah. So the next one is National Missing Persons Day.
Yeah.
And Glenn, did you know in the United States that it is reported daily that 2,300 people are reported missing?
I hate that. And it's real too.
Crazy.
It's
So
real too.
If you're missing, report yourself. If you know somebody that's missing,
right,
and you know where they're at,
right. Listen, the International Christian Film Festival, they did a feature film exactly on that.
Right.
Or people being taken off of our streets right here in Central Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and they also a lot of these people is missing, and they're in these homeless camps. And just people just don't know.
Yeah.
Where they're at.
Yeah.
And they have no. Ways to contact.
But then you had the real ones like Jennifer Kessie.
Mm-hmm.
Never found her.
Wow. Man. That's a while ago too.
Wow. Yeah.
Got to be over 20-something years, right?
Yeah. Maybe about 15, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somewhere like that. Also, it is February the 3rd, and it's National the Day the Music Died Day.
Oh.
That was when
they were singing "Bye Bye Miss American Pie."
Yeah, that was the death of 22-year-old singer Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and also P.J. Richardson.
They died in a plane
crash. They died.
The Big Bopper.
The Big Bopper. They died February the 3rd, 1959.
I know, I wasn't born yet.
No.
And my daddy and my mom told, none of us were.
No, but because when I seen that, I said,
it's real.
Huh?
Bye Bye Miss American Pie, drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
I always liked that song.
Yeah, good old boys drinking whiskey and rye.
I wish it was the day that I died.
Yeah, I know, right?
I wish it was the day. Anyway, that's also February 3rd. Also, it is, you might like this one, Glenn. National Carrot Cake Day.
I love a good carrot cake.
You talking about, this is probably the reason why I hate cake. I don't
carrot
like
cake?
Ooh, that don't even make no sense.
You got to get a good carrot cake.
I got to get not a cake. I don't do cake. So it's also National Women's Physical Day.
I'm
sorry, Physicians
Women's
Day.
Physician.
Yes.
Okay.
Physicians Day. So if you have my doctor is a physician. I love my doctor, Dr. Wu. But she's leaving. And I hate that.
She's your primary care doctor?
Dr. Wu.
How is it with a woman being your primary
Dr. Wu
care?
is,
Wait a minute, did she do all the exams?
Everything.
No.
Listen, bro. When I say she should have her own stand-up hour. She's
hilarious.
Hilarious constantly. And it but it makes your examination and how
Did she do your prostate exam too?
No. I go to another, and I got a colonoscopy next year. Next year, I got to do the colonoscopy next year.
I did the Cologuard.
You stupid. And it's also
boo-boo on his stick.
Man, listen. It's also national.
What on his stick? Yes, on his stick.
You done?
Boo-boo on his stick. Okay. Cologuard is easier. The colonoscopy is so invasive, bro. Invasive.
It's just
you're on the stretcher, knocked out cold, and they're
the night before.
They're searching for stuff in your bottom.
It's the night before they'll get you.
Okay.
It's also National Four Chaplains Day, Glenn.
Okay.
And that's
man, I've known some great chaplains. A lot of them worked at the Orange County Correction Center.
Right, but this one here is for four chaplains. In the military chaplains, from World War II, who sacrificed their lives for their fellow servicemen. So if you get a chance,
how do you bring God into that? Man, what a job!
Yeah. So how to observe it? They want you to read about the four chaplains in a book, like No Greater Glory, and also maybe watch the movie Four Chaplains Sacrifice for the Sea.
Okay.
So check that out. I never heard of it.
I hadn't either, bro.
So
good stuff.
That's something interesting. I know everybody like this is a sports show. Why are they talking? Because we want y'all to recognize the day and understand that, one, some of these things we have no idea about, and it's a reminder to everybody that like today is Women's Physicians Day. Red Day. And maybe somebody might have thought that was for some sorority or something, but it has to do with heart health.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So those things are important.
And I knew that when you reminded me, I was like, oh, that's right. Shoot. Yeah. February is Red Month.
It's Red Month. So
heart health.
Yeah. So, you may have known somebody who may have had a heart attack and recovering from a heart attack.
Yeah.
And, now you can just go ahead and,
now
that person. Now and you can wear red today, support that, pray on that, and everything. And guess what, Glenn?
What's that?
Everybody, you welcome. You welcome for that PSA, if you will.
I know.
Yeah.
That's good stuff, Gerald.
But we're going to go ahead and go for what we're here for, man.
Okay.
And that is 51 years ago, I don't care what nobody say, Glenn. It was spectacular. It was stupendous. It was just the best thing that ever happened in the NFL 51 years ago, and that was when the Miami Dolphins in 1972 did it perfect, Glenn.
17-0. Nobody has ever done it since.
And how we do it, how we celebrate it here on the Sports Beat.
Like this right here.
Hit the road for them Dolphins. Sore throat screaming in the cold for them Dolphins. Hit this bay for them Dolphins. Give me some pass, coach. I go.
Man, 17-0, Jarrell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jim Langer, Larry Zonka, Jim Kick,
but as long as I'm a fan, you ain't down with the
Marlon Briscoe.
I thought you were about to say Marlon Brando. But hey,
Manny
man.
Fernandez.
Yes, sir.
My God.
Yeah.
Okay. 17-0.
Bobby started that.
Listen.
Bob Greasy. Yeah, man. Hey, listen.
Okay.
We got a game, bro. We got a game that's coming to us in front of our faces. It's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles Sunday. That's next Sunday, February the 12th, man, 6:30. That's going to be on Fox at the State Farm Arena in Glendale.
Yeah, a beautiful
Arizona.
place to play.
Beautiful, bro.
Yeah, the Cardinals, I wish the Cardinals didn't take it so lightly. What happened? They were one of the worst disappointments of last season.
Yeah,
So,
and
so
but
now
was
somebody else
really-
is playing in their stadium.
But really, was it just last season?
No,
They
very good.
They've been
for the last 2 seasons,
Right.
2 or 3.
Yeah, spiraling, man, and they have glimpses.
So
of
do
glimpses.
you think the young man is thinking about playing baseball when he
Kyler.
goes to
Murray?
Kyler Murray? Do you think when he goes to bed at night he has dreams of playing shortstop for the Mets?
I think we all do have dreams on something.
If I shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I don't think he regrets the decision he made.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he,
If you were Kyler Murray, would you come back
come back to what?
to football?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, why wouldn't he? He's not a horrible quarterback.
All
I
right.
mean, he's a serviceable
All right.
starting quarterback. Not
All right,
no
my bad.
backup.
I don't want to get us off. So who's
'Cause
playing?
You know we will.
Who's playing Sunday?
You know what I'm saying? Who playing next Sunday?
Next Sunday.
You got Kansas City versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm still going with Philly. I don't know who Glenn going with now. And again,
You going with
these
Philly?
picks.
No. So you're going with Philly?
Yeah.
Are you sticking with that?
Till next week maybe.
Okay, so
You know what I'm saying?
it's okay
Because-
if I do.
No, you
No,
all
no,
right.
it's okay.
No. Listen, I was saying that we can kind of go back and forth through up until next Friday, and the reason is because we don't know what these injuries may be coming up, or these guys out of Arizona acting foolish, doing not so smart things at times, and they may get suspended or get hurt or whatever. So. We ain't got to lock our picks until next Friday. Next Friday, we got to lock them, though.
Okay.
We have to lock them.
Okay.
And right now, I'm going with Philly because I believe Philly has been playing better ball late in the season and
All around.
also through the playoffs where I'm not that confident in the play of Kansas City. I'm more confident in Andy Reid, though. And Reid gets it done.
He does get it done, but what you just pointed out is so true. If you were to gauge the last couple games, which is why Philly is a slight favorite.
Mm-hmm.
They're favorite.
Yeah.
If you were to gauge from the last games how these teams were playing, you'd take Philly because in every phase of the game for the last couple games, they have been consistent. Offense, defense, special teams, everything. Clock control, clock management, coaching, everything. Play calling. Philly has been clicking. And it helps when you got a quarterback like Jalen who can work things out. And he's kind of a playmaker and a game manager in one,
right,
if you will.
Right. And he's playing with a little chip on his shoulder.
He is. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, because, it was just – it should – I don't think – to me, I wouldn't say a chip. And from what I understand, a chip is you're angry at somebody for something that they did to you.
Okay.
So you won't – that's what I think a chip on your shoulder is.
Okay.
He should just be motivated with – he should be – to me, I think he should be motivated in his play on the path that he had to take to get to this position.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because,
407-894-1680. We're talking about Jalen Hurts,
right?
The Super Bowl.
Because nothing that he did to get to this point, anybody did to him. He got hurt at Alabama. Tua came in. He moved. He seen that they was hurt. Nick Saban was going to go with that.
Yeah, he wasn't going to get his starting position back.
He went and he
went to
balled
Oklahoma.
out. In Oklahoma, he gets the job.
Got hurt again.
Before. Nobody's fault. It's
Yeah.
just what happens. Then he gets drafted to the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, one thing is, it's hard to be anything in Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, Philadelphia is a tough sports town.
Right.
Really tough sports town. They got every franchise, every major sport has a franchise in Philly.
Right.
Yeah.
And they expect excellent.
Yeah.
Area.
And Philadelphia means the city of brotherly love, but there ain't no love. If you guys think Just ask the Eagles back during Harold Carmichael. Well, they weren't that bad during Harold Carmichael's day.
I think it started with Cunningham.
Yeah.
Cunningham,
Yeah.
McNabb,
Yeah.
Vic. Man, they had some black quarterbacks.
Nice.
In Philly?
Nice.
Yeah.
But that was after Jaworski. Ron Jaworski. Jaws.
Yeah, man.
The Polish
But
rifle.
he was a good quarterback.
He was.
He was a good quarterback. But
I like him on TV too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But again, I think, everybody, he's playing with chip on the shoulder. And it may be, like I said, a misunderstanding of the definition of chip on the shoulder.
Yeah,
for
so
me.
that might not be the right phrase to use.
Right. So it's like, he just motivated and inspired because, yes, that was a difficult route to get to this point, to make it in the Super Bowl. But then, Geno Smith had a rough time too. And he's brought himself back up into conversations. Right. Anyway, but I just think, again, it goes to the play of Philly who really got me. Now, can Mahomes and that whole crew, Kelsey and all them cats, can they win Super Bowl? Absolutely they can. But I just think for the eye test right now, Glenn, I'm going to just go with Philly.
You going with Philly?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Glenn, can you run down the ceremonies and everything that's going to be leading up to this game?
Man, I can, man. This is a time of year I love. I really don't like people bothering me on Super Bowl Sunday. But I like to watch football with football watching people like yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We watch the game. We have fun too.
Mm-hmm.
The national anthem, Chris Stapleton. Do you know who Chris Stapleton? I think he's a country singer.
Is he?
Now that I think of the halftime show is going to be Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
Rihanna comes back around to get the halftime show because when she was supposed to do it, she did not do it. I think it was COVID. She had COVID concerns, which gave us the West Coast halftime show, which was bananas and nuts at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to top last year's halftime show. But man, y'all rocked that thing, West Coast. It was crazy.
I don't know.
It was crazy. It's
going
to be on Fox.
Yeah.
You like sports on Fox?
I do.
So sports on Fox is different from Fox, the news channel. You know what I mean?
It is night and day.
I love Fox Sports.
Yeah.
Fox Sports, thank you so much. Fox Sports is loose. They cover everything. Fox News, not so much.
Not so much.
Okay.
Yes, Alvin Stapleton is an American singer,
Country,
guitarist. Right? He is from Lexington, Kentucky.
Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah. So
Bluegrass state.
Yeah, he looked like a country singer.
He does. He's good too. Now that I think of it.
Yeah.
The announcers are going to be Kevin Burkhardt. He's going to do the play-by-play, and Greg Olson from the University of Miami,
That's right.
Kane, is going to be the analyst. You like that?
What's that?
Those two.
I like Chris Olsen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Greg. How is it their turn? Aaron Andrews and Tom Riddick will be your sideline reporters, and Mike Pereira, the rules analyst. How is so? Is there a rotation at Fox?
It's his turn.
I know. Right?
Or
I don't
know. Pick of the straws.
You gotta get superstars up in here. You gotta get Tony Romo. You gotta get another Dallas coach. You gotta get Aikman in. You gotta get Aikman in.
They don't work for Fox.
Well, get them in there.
They don't work for Fox.
This is crap. That's why when you know what I hate too?
What?
When it gets to the end of the year and Charles and them can't do the championship.
Right.
What is going on?
They don't.
Looks like you should work it out. Work it out,
No.
Fox. Get the best people in there. Get the people we know. Greg Olson, I love.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Give me some name brand people calling the Super Bowl.
No. They don't work for the organization.
This must be on rotation.
It got to be.
Gotta be. Would you have chose these two? Look,
yeah.
I like
wouldn't.
Greg.
I'm not.
No,
I wouldn't. But but this is the thing. You know me though, Glenn. I barely watch the I barely listen to announcers anyway.
I don't know how you do that.
It is.
I don't know how you do it.
You never tried it?
No.
You never tried it?
I used to do it all the time when I was doing other stuff that I shouldn't have been doing. We would have the TV on and just doing what we want to do. Right. Other sounds, music playing, doing this and that. Yeah, I used to do it all the time. But now I don't know how you do it.
I love
There's so much there, bro. And like I told you a couple years ago, dude, the blocks, the hours leading up to the Super Bowl, watch. Guess where? No, there's a bunch of good stuff there. They know how to put stuff together. These people know that they've got a billion eyes on their product. So for 4 hours, it's cram-packed full of good stuff.
So what you think the preacher's going to do Sunday?
Huh?
What do you think the preacher's going to do Sunday?
Jesus wept. Jesus wept.
Time for the offering.
Time for the church is open.
Yeah. Anyway, because this is a good Super Bowl.
This really is a good matchup. So the cost of a 30-second commercial, $7 million, Jarrell. $7 million.
But you know how many homeless people and mouths and all kinds of stuff you would feed?
Man, why would you do that? Don't do that.
Okay,
it's the Super Bowl.
Why
would you do that?
Because I just watched the Cosby Show.
Don't be a stick in the mud.
You remember when Rudy played football?
I do.
And they had that last game, and she got Molly Wop, and everybody was in there in the kitchen, and the oldest one,
Denise,
the other one before.
Tempest Bledsoe, I can't remember.
No, it was the older one.
Oh, Sandra.
Yeah. She was like.
See how we know?
Yeah. Sandra. She made it. They was talking about, how terrible football is and stupid it is. And then she was like, yeah, one day at a Super Bowl, it could fund a ballet school.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So let me finish this. So
okay,
on radio, the Super Bowl on the radio, because we love radio. Listen, radio works. 407-293-WOKB. 407-293-9652. Let us show you how radio can work for you. Radio works. Radio, it's going to be Westwood One, which are our partners. Announcers are, now I love this, Kevin Harlan and Kurt Warner, baby.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Now they should be calling the game, the TV.
So what you can do is watch TV and listen to the radio.
There's an option. There's an option. Going to have Laura Oakman and Mike Golick. We love Mike Golick.
I like Mike.
We love Mike Golick.
Mike and Mike.
I do too. I miss Mike and Mike. Mike Golick, they're going to be the sideline reporters, and Gene Steratore will be the rules analyst. That is, what Super Bowl is this? 57. 57, bro.
Yeah, man. That's going to be good. I might do that because I like the radio.
Kevin Harlan is great.
Yeah, man.
Doesn't he sound like Marv Albert?
He do. He does, man. So that's just, and so I went on record as of today, February the 3rd, as going with the Philadelphia Eagles.
You did.
What say you, Glenn?
I'm going on record today, Friday, February the 3rd. I'm going with Patrick Mahomes. Listen, do you understand Patrick Mahomes beat Jacksonville on one leg?
I do.
And then he came back and he beat Cincinnati on one leg.
Joe Burrow.
It is not Burrowhead Stadium.
It is not.
Travis Kelce, let them know that.
Yes. Dude.
Kelce is crazy.
Let me tell you something. Them jokers was that bothered them.
It really bothered them. They should not.
It should not.
I don't know.
People
it was cute.
It was.
Arrowhead, Burrowhead, know, similar spelling, just put a B in front.
Right.
But
then the thing about it is, it's like, it basically was, because y'all have not beat them.
They were 3-0. They were 3-0. This was a great game. That AFC. I'm praying that the AFC Championship isn't better than the Super Bowl. And it's not. It won't be. It won't be. I think they're going to give us a really great game.
Yeah.
On 2 weeks rest, Jarrell, Patrick Mahomes, again, he beat two teams on one leg, Brother Jarrell. I don't know what you thinking about.
No.
It's all Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. So there you have it.
And
Sports
Chris
City with the crew. Remember that 407 and Chris Stapleton. He's going to be singing the national anthem, and Rihanna, who's going to be jiggling.
Listen,
is doing. I'm watching. I'm there for that.
Listen, man.
I'm there for all of Rihanna's forehead and everything.
The West Coast halftime and the Janet Jackson halftime.
God,
bruh. In my memory,
Beyonce was good too.
Was she?
Yeah. So listen.
You would mention them in those two. Which one?
Of all time?
If you're gonna include
of all time,
you know what? Oh no,
Prince, Michael Jackson. Well, Michael Jackson. Man, Mike had everybody crying.
Yeah,
he just healed the world.
Yeah.
So, but it was good. For the most energy. It was last year, baby. That West Coast was funk. That West Coast was fire. Do you understand me?
And
everybody loved
it. Bro, it didn't even bother me that it was almost an hour.
Dude, across all genres, across all races.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody loved that last year's halftime.
Best national anthem.
They could best national anthem. 98 or 2000? No, it was 2001 or something like that. 2002. Whitney Houston and Raymond it was the Big Sombrero.
Yeah, it was in Tampa.
At the Big Sombrero.
And it wasn't
Whitney Houston.
1990.
No,
3.
Was it?
I think it was.
Was it? Whitney Houston, best national
it wasn't
anthem.
no 2000.
Best NBA national anthem, Marvin Gaye. Nobody has, since Marvin has come close.
You remember that
with the different arrangement
chick from the Black Eyed Peas?
I do.
Woo! Horrible.
Is it Fergie?
Fergie.
Oh, what a mistake,
dude! And she tried to jazz it up or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever that was.
Fergie, I love you.
Who?
I love Fergie. Big girls don't cry.
Yeah,
that's Fergie.
Bro.
So listen.
That was
407-894-1680. You guys call us with your most memorable Super Bowl moments. It's mostly the commercials and the halftime show. But last year the game was good.
Yeah.
The game was really good. Los Angeles Rams. Whoo! I should have had some crickets in the background.
Right. Absolutely. I don't know what that is.
They stunk. Los Angeles Rams won the championship on their home turf.
Yeah.
The Cardinals could have did that if they were better. But no Saquon. Listen. Over the weekend, a couple of days ago, as a matter of fact, Tom Brady, the GOAT. Will you say that? The GOAT, for those of you who have been under GOAT, greatest of all time, Tom Brady is that. He's the greatest of all time when it comes to NFL quarterbacks. Tom Brady says that he's retiring this time, Jarrell, for good. More crickets. We needed more crickets right there because you don't believe it.
No, sir.
You don't believe it. He ends a storied 23-year NFL career during which he won 7 Super Bowls, Jarrell. Won 7, set numerous records. Brady announced his decision Wednesday on social media. On Twitter, he tweeted it out, as a matter of fact, saying that he wouldn't change a thing about his career. He thanked a lot of people. And as a matter of fact, I've got that audio lined up for us. Jarrell, you want to hear it?
I do want to hear it.
You want to hear it? All right.
All right. You want to hear it? Here you go.
Here we go.
Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point right away. I'm retiring for good. I know the process was a pretty big deal last time, so when I woke up this morning, I figured I'd just press record and let you guys know first. So I won't be long-winded. I think you only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So I really thank you guys so much, to every single one of you, for supporting me, my family, my friends, my teammates.
Hold on, Tom. Hold on.
My competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing. Love you all.
Wow.
Boo.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right? What are you? Are you? Did you just boo?
He quit again? Tom Brady quit on y'all.
Did you just boo the GOAT?
That was like.
That was sincere. Did you not hear?
You ever see that? You ever
get
see
one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So really thank you guys so much to every single one of you for supporting me, my family, my friends, my teammates, my competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many.
Did nobody
That's
want
heartfelt.
him? Did nobody want him?
Of course people wanted him.
So why?
Of course.
So why didn't he keep playing?
Because he's going to go out yesterday.
As a loser?
No.
What?
No. He'll go out as the greatest of all time. 7 Super Bowl rings, so many Super Bowl MVPs, so many records set. The guy comes back after retirement, goes to Tampa. When he goes to Tampa, the first year at Tampa, he brings a Super Bowl to Tampa. He did it. Tampa wins the Super Bowl right there at Raymond James Stadium, like it was written out of a storybook. The guy has, for the most part, been scandal-free, except for Deflategate, and we don't know what his part was in that. But other than that, man, Tom has been scandal-free. He marries someone who is just as huge as he is, Gisele Bündchen. She's a model, an Uber supermodel who doesn't need him. You know what I mean with it? You know what I'm saying? So, but they've got kids together, family. He's a family man. Lots of family in Michigan for Tom, and out in California. So what you were saying was some teams wanted him, of course. And those teams would have been San Francisco. Mm-hmm. That would have been a place that he could have landed. Anywhere on the West Coast where he is from.
Right.
So,
but he chose not to. Which, again, the 49ers also.
Right.
They don't know where their quarterback positions lie or anything. So that could be.
They just know it won't be Jimmy G.
So,
Jimmy G won't be wearing the gold and maroon for San Francisco.
You think?
No, he won't.
Why?
It'll be Brock Purdy and Trey Lance. And they'll go for Jimmy G will start somewhere else.
You need 3.
Jimmy G will start somewhere else.
Because
that's the thing. Brady could have went over and just sat in and been the mentor for some of these young kids over there. And then while doing that, the coach wouldn't have to worry, because you're probably winning games with Tom Brady. He said that he could still rip the football.
Nothing. That's why Jimmy G.
What do you think he'll do?
That's why Jimmy G was in the.
What do you think he'll do with the rest with his life?
He'd go and get with Greg Olsen in the box. Fuck. That's what he's gonna do, man. He signed that contract.
You think he'll make a good analyst?
I'm sorry?
You think he'll make a good analyst?
Nah. He kind of blasé.
Yeah.
Kind of blasé.
I want to see him in the 80 for Brady.
You know what I'm saying?
He's in 80 for Brady.
They say that's kind of funny. But as you can tell by this retirement clip, he's dull.
Are you man?
No emotions, no nothing. Lazy, because he didn't want to say all the people that he want to thank. And I know that's a lot of people in 23 years. That's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But, and I think at this point, Glenn, it takes a lot from what I gather. It takes a lot.
A lot to do what?
To get ready for the season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot
he's
of
done.
preparation. And
yeah,
then
he's done.
If you go with another team, you got to start learning all this stuff.
Dude,
again.
he's home with his kids.
He's not going to be home, bro.
Leave him alone.
He's not going to be home. I don't know why. I don't just like all these guys that you see on TV. That's on all these shows.
Mm-hmm.
They're not home. Even though they stopped playing the game.
Yeah.
They're like you said.
I thought about that because I thought about Shaq.
Right.
And I thought about how, because I talked to Dr. Lucille, and she was like, this is, he's, because I've been trying to get Shaq on with me and you.
Right. Right. That's fine.
She's like, he's so busy.
Right.
He's so busy. I don't think they see him maybe for like a month or two out of the year.
Right.
In all.
Right.
So
and
yeah,
it's like you sit up here and you listen to these guys that talk football, and they'll talk football on this TV show, and then they got to go call a college game, and then they got to go call a Sunday game.
Yeah.
And just they all this, that, and the other.
Know who's like that?
Opening
and
of a new wing house.
Yeah. But you know who that worked out so good for? Speaking of TV, and I'm pulling for Maria. I can't think of her last name, but she was at ESPN. She left ESPN, went to NBC. Maria, the tall lady. I can't. Anyway, but it's like that, man. And so we wish him well.
Okay.
We wish him well.
So we're going to set this 2 minutes or 1 minute aside.
Oh, boy.
For all those Tampa Bay fans who sad right now that they have Blaine Gabbert probably. I don't even know who their quarterbacks left over in Tampa because they got rid of, the offense coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
But now that Tom is retired,
Tom says he's gone.
Who will quarterback for
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
407-894-1680.
Yeah.
That's 407-894-1680.
Do
Tampa
you
Bay
call
fans,
somebody in?
If you need to mourn, go ahead and give us a call. Where do your future lie in Tampa Bay right now, man? Who would be your starting quarterback? Who would be your offense coordinator since you got rid of Byron Leftwich, and you just blamed him and not Tom, and now Tom is walking away from you? What do you do, Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
What do you do? They don't know.
Yeah.
They still walking around in their days.
Tampa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tampa fans.
Yeah, absolutely. So Tom is gone. Some more NFL news. There were new hires in the NFL, Jarrell.
Yeah.
The Houston Texans hired DeMeco Ryans. You know who DeMeco is?
Yes. Offense coordinator for the 49ers. He was
no, defense.
Defense. Oh, I said offense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Defense coordinator.
Yeah. DeMeco Ryan.
Yeah. You seen him? They really gave him a push. And when I say him, meaning the college football, the NFL football world,
Mm-hmm.
the TV analysts and everything, and just showing how great the 49ers defense was. Do defense coordinators make good head coaches? Usually.
Yeah. Well, one I can think of in particular, Tony Dungy. Tony, man, we love you for all that you've done for the young men and the community.
Yeah.
And the community.
The nation,
wherever he goes.
Everywhere.
That man, and this is the thing, the Bible tells us, man, when you walk in, light should come in with you.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
And Tony Dungy's a believer.
Yeah.
And he takes that, you could tell when he comes in the room shifts.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of the best defensive coordinators. That doggone John Gruden came in and
anyway, I don't talk about.
He ain't even in the league anymore. Herm was decent, but he never got over the hump. Never got over the hump. So 407-894. I'm glad you brought that up. Which coaches, administrative coaches, offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator, even special teams, which ones make the best head coaches?
Right. Because I think
I think it's offensive.
I think it's more offense because Flores was okay in Miami until he snitched.
Yeah.
And
Brian.
Yeah.
What do you mean snitch?
Man,
what do you mean snitch? What do you mean snitch?
Snitching.
He's standing up for himself.
Not when the boss tell you to throw game.
So is Brian?
He was.
Is Flores? Is Flores and Ed Reed almost the same?
No.
Their passion was kind of they made Brian Flores dial it down.
Yeah,
you know that.
But he
right?
was a good head coach.
Brian Flores is a hothead.
But I think too, he shot himself in the foot about being another head coach somewhere with what he did because it's a thing. So yeah, Tomlinson
Was he a defensive?
He was. Mike. Yeah.
Okay.
So he was a defensive coordinator. And so he's got, 2 Super Bowls?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tomlin.
So it's very few and far between.
407-894-1680. If you can think of any more defensive coordinators who turned coach and did well and were really successful, 407-894-1680. The Carolina Panthers hired Frank Reich. I, as a Dolphin fan, hated Frank Reich. And you, as a Dolphin fan, know why I hate Frank Reich. Frank Reich orchestrated one of the greatest comebacks of all time when the Bills came back against us in a playoff game.
Yeah.
Frank Reich, number 14, coming in. I was like, this dude is a backup. What is he going to do?
Yeah. He did that against
and
Houston.
And he burnt us.
But
he did it against Houston, too.
Yeah.
And he burnt us. And since then, Frank Reich has turned out to be a decent coach.
Yeah.
He can coach football teams.
He can coach football teams.
They should have kept him at Baltimore.
Indy.
At Indy.
Yeah.
You know what I meant, the coach.
But they just, anyway, that was a.
Somebody else who's got a new job.
He was on that. No.
What is wrong with you? Robert Irsay is clean.
Man.
Clean and sober.
Okay. He
also, what is wrong with you?
He also hired Jeff Saturday off the ESPN studio. The next day.
Because Jeff Saturday was an ex-Colt for life. You pull your homeboys in because you know they care about the team just as much as you do.
Right.
That's why.
So
you did that.
if I have on the radio station or I have this massive DJ company and I fire Chris Shaw for whatever reason.
You can't fire Chris Shaw.
I can't. I'm just saying hypothetically.
All right.
So, but in order to fill that slot, I go hire this guy at Publix.
Okay, I see.
That never DJ'd before.
But he played football. But he played football.
He did play football.
So,
but that dude at Publix do listen to radio.
I know, right? You so dumb. Listen, so Denver has a new coach too, dude. They've got the creme de la creme.
Why?
This dude, because Sean Payton knows how to win football games. Sean Payton
how to win Super Bowls.
Sean Payton knows how to get to Super Bowls. I bet you that.
Not.
Sean Payton is he offense? No, Sean Payton defense. Sean Payton defensive coordinator, right?
He's a head coach.
Now he is, but he came from the defensive side. The Denver Broncos get Sean Payton. Sean Payton inherits a star quarterback who had a horrible, horrible season. How do you resuscitate and revive the future for the Denver Broncos if you're Sean Payton, bro? What do you do?
Bring in Drew Brees? They about the same height.
I was going to say, yeah, Drew Brees and Russell are the same guy.
Same guy.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to try to work some magic trying to get them to understand the winning ways because Denver
already had a top 10 defense.
They was decimated, bro, by this
from
season.
the beginning.
Yeah, they just you got to bring them.
They had some bad cards.
Right.
Bad juju.
Yeah.
Bad juju in the Mile High City.
So you got to first get them out of the culture of last year. You know
got
what I'm saying?
to, yeah.
And just you got to because they was supposed to be.
So, but they played through. I watched them in some of the late games.
Horrible, Glenn.
No, they played through. They played. You know, you got to give it to them. The guys played. They played. So were they out there just going through the motions?
Yes, they was bad. They was getting in fights on the sideline, wanting to kill.
Yeah, I know.
Not Rihanna husband. Sierra husband. They wanted to kill him.
Good job too, Russell, by keeping you cool.
Cause he couldn't beat them big boys. There was some big boys coming over.
No.
It wasn't the kicker.
Hey, what you think they called him, Sierra?
Yeah.
Hey, Sierra.
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all ain't scored in 5 quarters.
Yeah. We been out here for 48 minutes, man. Come on, Sierra. Get it together, Sierra.
Oh man.
Little boy.
If you were Russell, wouldn't you want to move?
No.
You wouldn't want to go to another team?
No. First off, I would tell them, yes, I'm going home.
This was a horrible year.
Dude, yeah, I'm going home.
Jarrell, did you see the campaign preseason? That everything was all about him.
But everything felt, what did
they call it? The crush?
Right.
Orange crush.
Orange crush. But this is the thing, though, Glenn. We all fell in that. Me, you, all the networks.
We did.
Saying that that was the piece that the Broncos needed.
This man tweeted from
it. And little did we know, Geno Smith was that dude.
Geno.
First off, that whole division was horrible.
The AFC West
was horrible, man. Nobody wants to see. Them jokers probably changed those primetime games.
NFC West.
NFC West.
Yeah.
You're right. The TV guys changed flipped them games because they was most of them games supposed to been on primetime.
I know Seattle probably wants to get back in the AFC West.
Man, they fine.
Yeah.
Seattle
remember they used to be?
Pete Carroll's 105, man.
Pete Carroll's 105, and he's still running around.
Yeah, and popping gum, chewing gum, like he ain't gonna get another piece.
I know, right?
Like, dog, bro, slow down.
I had a coach like that.
Oh, that's irritating.
Coach Ray McCarty. Coach McCarty, I love you, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you for listening, Coach. Yeah. Also, Glenn, in the NBA, so you think it's going to be a good fit, Sean Payton in Denver? We got to wait a couple years?
Yeah. Sean Payton will get the respect that he deserves as a championship coach that he is, a high-caliber coach that he is, and he'll get that organization in shape. If he could do it for New Orleans, through the tragedies that they suffered through as a city and a community and a team, he'll do it. He'll do it for Denver because they got the nucleus there. He'll put them together.
You believe in a lot of Sean Payton.
I do.
I'm not as sold on Sean Payton as you are. I just think he was an average coach. Like you said, he was an offensive assistant at San Diego State.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. I'm trying to get his career highlights. The Super Bowl champion and AP Coach of the Year.
I was going to say, you said he didn't win a Super Bowl. He did.
Yeah, I know. He won one.
Yeah. You said he didn't.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I did not.
Okay.
And I'll stand on that.
No, you did. You said he didn't win it.
He 152 and 89 in the regular season. He was 9
That's decent.
and 8 postseason.
1 or 2 Super Bowls?
1.
Okay. With the Saints?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was a Katrina gift.
Good stuff. Come on, let's do the NBA, man, before we go.
All right, man. We got on last night. You got the Lakers 112 and Indy 111.
Yeah.
Memphis. God, you stupid.
That's right. LeBron, baby.
Whatever.
LeBron is the king.
He's
closing in on Cap.
Yeah, man. And that's Kareem
the
Abdul-Jabbar.
most points scored of all time.
Right.
LeBron. He's already a billionaire, and he plays basketball.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Also, you got Memphis 113, Cleveland 128. Bro, they got in a brawl last night.
Of course. You got these jokers. You got Donovan Mitchell on one team, and you got Ja on the other. These are jits, bro. These are jits that let it fly. They think that it's all about them. All about them. We watched that game. Me and Angie was watching this game last night, and we knew they were going to get into it. Cleveland's got a good young squad, dog.
Right. But Donovan and that Brooks kid got into, as they say, a Donnybrook or a fisticuff. And both was ejected.
Of course.
And Mitchell, man, he said Brooks is just a nasty player. He said, because you got to watch the post-game show. You got to watch the post. If you can pull that up real quick, Donovan Mitchell and what he said afterwards, man, that was like the best, Glenn, post-game interview about the incident. And basically he was like, yo, bro, this is what this dude resort to because he can't guard nobody.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, you got to listen to it, man. It's absolutely phenomenal. Hopefully you can get it before we go off the air. But
all right, here, hold on. Let's see if we can get it.
Last night, also, you're going to wait till you get it, but last night,
time for
you got Miami 104 and the Knickerbockers 106. You got Charlotte 98 and Chicago 114. New Orleans 106 and the Dallas Mavericks 111 in that game.
All right, here it goes. Here it goes.
For sure. That's just who he is. You know, we've seen it a bunch in this league with him. Him and I have had our personal battles for years. Quite frankly, I've been busting his ass for years. Playoffs, regular season. You know, in the one game he does a high job on me today. You know, he decides to do something like that, and you know, there's no place in that in the game, and you know, you got to protect yourself at the end of the day. But this has been brewing for years. With me, with other guys in the league, and you all see it. You know, it's not something that this isn't new.
He's talking about Dylan Brooks.
You know, tonight was just the end of it, but it's tough when you can't guard somebody and can't do something with somebody. You got to resort to that, and that's what he's done to a lot of players. You know, I off the top of my head, I think it's like Dame and Steph. You know, it's just one of those things. That's what you resort to, and that's cool. But I'm glad my guys held it down tonight, and you know, had my back. You know,
that's what's up. That's how some people felt about Dennis Rodman too.
Right.
Long time ago.
This is Donovan Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he was talking about, but like
no,
you said,
Dylan Brooks.
It's Dylan Brooks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks.
It's Donovan Mitchell who's
Donovan
talking.
Mitchell. But the thing is like not just with you know, what's the guy? God dang it, I can't think of his name. But it's a couple guys that does. Green for the for Golden State. He's a nasty player too. You know what I'm talking about?
Draymond.
Yeah.
Fits
in the same category. Because, you know, he kept kicking people in there.
He did. Along with that boy from OKC. I can't think of his name.
But
but there's some guys out there like that.
Yeah.
But I think
it's no place for that, man. Just play ball. The dude blow by you, he blow by you. You know what I'm saying? But Draymond is different, man.
Yeah.
I don't get him or Dylan. Just, you know, if you can't guard him that day, call for help. Just call for
Yeah, you can't now. If it's nasty to the point where you could put somebody's health in a career in danger and jeopardy, you don't do that. Right. But if you're just playing and trash talking,
right,
that's something different to me.
You know what I'm saying? Then tonight you got Charlotte at Detroit, Sacramento at Indy, Portland at Washington, Phoenix at Boston, Toronto at Houston, Orlando at Minnesota. You got Philly at San Antonio and Atlanta at Utah. Also, Luka in the game on last night. He exited on Thursday night 111-106 win over the New Orleans Pelicans, suffering a right heel contusion, Glenn. So that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, shoot. Luka scored 53 points the other night. Luka Doncic is real.
Yeah, man, he's real, man. Yeah. So what's going on this weekend, bro?
Man, tonight I'm hanging out with my pastor. His birthday party tonight. And other than that, man, I've got schoolwork I got to do for the weekend. So I'm laying low. Oh, yeah. I'm a good student, man.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
What's the subject?
Philosophy, actually.
Okay.
Philosophy and ethics.
Hey, guys, if y'all have anything to do today, if the rain holds out, you can come by the station.
It's raining right now.
You can come by the station and get you some peanuts.
Yeah. It's covered.
It's
covered.
Yeah, it's definitely covered. So you can come by and it's nutty. We have Cajun flavor with some smoked turkey in it, and also just some plain boiled peanuts. So
really good.
You can stop by, and I'll be here until 5 o'clock, starting at 12.
Expertly seasoned. It's nutty peanuts, boiled peanuts that'll drive you nutty.
That'll drive you crazy. So, guys, we'll see y'all on Monday, same bat time, same bat channel. You listen to the Sports View with the crew. You inside the Man Cave. I'm Brother Jarrell.
I'm Glenn Allgood.
See ya.
Sports View with the Crew is a presentation and production of WOKB 1680 AM Sports. Follow us on Twitter.